Alright guys, welcome back. I'm doing another little video for everybody so everybody can see what the hell it is you do as a piercer. So as such, I've got a very special episode for everybody today. I have a very brave contestant here. We are going to take you step by step on how to do a surface piercing. Not just any surface piercing, the hips. You can see here already marked out. Now, after watching this, you should be able to perform a surface piercing without fail, and it should look perfect every single time, and I guarantee it will. So for the next several minutes, just pay attention, listen closely, and you're going to know exactly what I'm doing. Now if you would focus on our brave volunteer over here. Alright, now first you'll notice I'm using the appropriate lubricant and needles. I'm simply going to grab the first entrance of the piercing, massage the skin loose. You want to separate the outer layers from the inner. Not too bad for you, is it? Like a little personal massage. Alright, now everybody watch nice and close. Watch the angle of my needle and the depth. Brave volunteer, would you take a nice big breath in? Let out nice and slow for me. Alright, another nice big breath in. Out nice and slow. Thank you very much. Alright, now pay real close attention. I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the other side as I did the first side. You notice how I'm holding the skin. Going on the position of the needle. Be sure you're checking your depth too. You want the proper depth, not too deep, not too shallow. Alright, brave contestant. Another nice big breath in. Out nice and slow. There we go. One more nice big breath in. And out. There we go. Alright, now that is the first half of the piercing process. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to take my taper that is already adjoined to my jewelry, and I'm very simply just going to go from the entrance to the exit point. The reason for doing this is known as the pierce and taper method. It's a lot cleaner of a method in that you're not so much cutting everything apart as you are just separating. And the benefits of this, of course, is that since you're just separating the skin as opposed to piercing it, it grows back down flat as opposed to having to grow back around completely. Now notice I've got my my taper into the appropriate depth. I'm simply just separating the skin layers now, and all I'm doing is going from my entrance to my exit. Watch real nice and close. Okay, this will be the exit point here. Watch the angle of correction with the skin. Alright, now that is the tapering process. As before mentioned earlier, I did have my jewelry already inserted into my taper. I had a slight hang-up, so I removed it, and now I'm going to reapply both. Alright, watch nice and carefully as I join the taper to the surface bar. Alright, how you feeling? Very good? Alright. So now, watch nice and close as I take, and the two pieces are now one. Take a nice big breath in for me. Out for me, super nice and slow. Alright, there we go. I'm going to separate the taper from the surface bar. And you'll notice, of course, that the angles are aligned. The surface bar is sitting in a perfectly upright position, 90 degrees, as it should be. All I'm going to do now is after I take off my taper, I'm going to put the other end on the surface bar. I don't want this to fall out or slide or anything like that. Now you do have to be careful when using this method when doing your transfer from the taper to the end, because you don't want your bar to slip back inside the person. I do have a set of hemostats over here on the tray behind me, just in case. But that was not a problem here. So now I've got the surface bar in place. It looks good. Depth is optimal. And placement is ideal. Now I'm going to change gloves, wipe up, and then we'll be back for the second one.